Hello, I'm Bruce Noble, and this is the Churchyard Community Garden on the grounds of Holy Family Church in North Downtown Omaha. We started this garden last year in order to grow community and to gather people together. And here we are in 2020 in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic, and we can't gather people together. And yet we have 21 boxes. We have two 30 by 30 foot in-ground tilled plots, and I think we can still be safe as long as we're not all in here together. Now, I'm hoping that this YouTube channel will allow us to share the information and the procedures that we need to know in order to make this thing work. Now, this is my first attempt at YouTube channel, so please don't judge me. I think the first thing we need to do is to get everybody into the garden and then into their garden box, get their hands in the soil, get some plants in the ground, and start being growers. So, let's get started. The church, Holy Family Church, is now Holy Family Community Center. The church was built in 1883, but the congregation has dwindled until finally this church has been combined with another one, and the Society of St. Vincent de Paul has taken over the management of the church and the grounds and the ministries that still go on here. So part of those ministries are the feeding of lunches every day, Monday through Friday, to the poor and the homeless. We are a block away from Siena Francis Homeless Shelter, and that's both our challenge and our opportunity. Our opportunity to live in a community with the poor and to understand them, and the challenge is to be safe and secure and comfortable in our garden space. So every day, 100 guys, men and women, will come to the door of the church to get lunch. We're going to be inside this locked gate doing our thing, and we have not had problems, and we won't have problems. But we do have padlocks on 3 different places that we will need. We've got a padlock here on our front gate. We have a padlock on the fence gate, which is over here behind the church, and we have a padlock on a plastic shed, which is inside that locked fence. And we have one key that fits all the padlocks, and that key is kept in a key safe over here on the fence. I'll show that to you in a minute. This is the key safe, and the key is inside, and in order to get to it, just pull the cover down, and I like to clear it, then punch in your 4-digit code, followed by the pound sign, and then unlock it and take out your key. And when it's time to put it back, put the key in, and you'll have to do the code again. So 4-digit code, followed by the pound sign, and put it in. And a reminder right now, very important, don't lose the key. Don't forget to put it back. And I will send you the very secret code in an email. And this key will unlock the padlock on the gate, the padlock on this fence, and that will allow you to get back here behind the church to our shed. So here's the shed back behind the church. And it's got the same padlock again. Unlock it. And inside you'll find shovels and rakes, hand tools, watering bucket, hose. I'll put some seeds in here. I'll put anything that that we're going to share together in here. Just put everything back, and when you're done, lock it up. And while I'm not going to spend much time talking about this now, right next to it is the water. Okay, so now, once you're in the garden, it's time for you to choose a box. Since we're not all going to get together, you're going to just be on your own. You will notice that every box has a number 1 through 21. Take a look at the boxes, decide where you want to be. Record that number and send it in an email to me, or an email. And then I'm going to store these flags over here inside the gate by the picnic table. Take a flag, put it in there. That'll tell everybody this box is taken. When you get here, you're going to notice that some of the boxes are already filled, because we could get our tractor in and fill these brand new boxes easily. But some of them, as you can see back here, are not filled. Those were from last year, and the soil has settled. But we have a big pile of soil and compost mix behind me. So if you choose one of the boxes that's not full, it will be your first job will be to take a wheelbarrow, which we will have stored back behind the church, and a shovel, and just fill the wheelbarrow and wheelbarrow in enough soil to fill your box to within like about an inch from the top. If you're feeling physically capable and helpful, choose one of those boxes so somebody else doesn't need to. Be kind. If you want to really be kind, fill a couple boxes while you're down here and work up a sweat in the sun. So remember, choose a box, find the number, mark it with a flag, and put the flags back underneath the picnic table where you'll find them. Okay, so you've got your box. It's been marked. You've raked the seed bed. It's nice and smooth. You've broken up the clods. You're ready to plant. I have plants here from Big Garden. It's not a cornucopia of plants, but everybody could have a romaine lettuce, a broccoli plant, a red leaf lettuce plant, and one onion. I also have some seeds left from last year. Right now, cold weather planting, you can plant beets and peas, leafy greens, spinaches, lettuces, carrots. You can plant lots of radishes. They come up fast and they're satisfying. You can plant onion sets. They look like little tiny onions, and those are available at the garden centers. I have some that I'll bring up also. You can plant seed potatoes, which are just potatoes that you buy at the garden center and you cut into pieces and then you put them in. It won't take very many to get a nice several meals out of potatoes. I'm going to leave the seeds in the garden shed along with the onions and potatoes that I have. I'm going to leave the plants underneath the picnic table, and I'll keep watching the water until they're all in the soil. And I'm going to hook up the water because it's not on right now. So come on in, get your box, mark it, send me the number. Rake the soil, get rid of the clods, plant some stuff. Don't plant the whole box, because in about May 10th, you're going to want to put in tomato plants, pepper plants, and plant from seed summer squash, including zucchini, cucumbers, melons if you're going to, although they climb all over, and cucumbers. Bush cucumbers work better than the vining ones. I plan to give you more specific information on planting as we keep going forward.